Moving on, the Biden administration is looking to step up pressure on Russia over troop deployment along the border with Ukraine. In the latest, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba in Washington on Wednesday. Blinken told his Ukrainian counterpart that U.S. commitment to Ukraine's security and territorial integrity is ironclad, will not change. The United States also warned Russia against making another quote-unquote serious mistake as it closely watches the troop movement. Blinken said that Russian escalation along the border would be viewed with grave concern. Kuleba thanked Blinken for the support. He said that the key to deterring Russian aggression is not only for Ukraine to remain strong, but also for its allies to speak out firmly in support of Kyiv.
We are concerned with the reports of the unusual Russian activity near Ukraine. We're looking at this very, very closely. We're also consulting very closely with allies and partners. And as you've heard me say, and heard us say, we don't have clarity into Moscow's intentions. But we do know its playbook. And our concern is that Russia may make the serious mistake of attempting to rehash what it undertook back in 2014, when it amassed forces along the border, crossed into sovereign Ukrainian territory, and did so claiming falsely that it was provoked.
Very important that the United States stand by Ukraine in our efforts to defend our sovereignty and territorial integrity in the face of the ongoing Russian aggression. And I appreciate the messages that were conveyed to us today by our American partners. We are grateful for the readiness of the United States to expand cooperation with Ukraine, including in defense and security sectors, to help Ukraine build its capacity to defend itself, and also to deter Russia, to demotivate them from taking further aggressive actions.
Now, the Pentagon has said that it is closely watching unusual Russian military activity at the border with Ukraine. Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby has called it unusual in its size and scope, something that the United States is concerned about.
What we continue to see is unusual military activity inside Russia, but near Ukraine's borders. And we remain concerned about that. And it's not exactly clear what the Russian intentions are. We obviously would like to better understand that. And we don't want to see any action further destabilize what is already a very tense part of the world. And we urge Russia to be clear about their intentions and to abide by their Minsk agreements. And as you heard Secretary Austin say many times when we were in Europe just a couple of weeks ago, our support for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine is unwavering.
Now, last Wednesday, Ukraine's defense ministry said that about 90,000 Russian troops are stationed not far from the border. Russia repeatedly denied claims of any military presence in eastern Ukraine. Earlier this year, a massive buildup of Russian troops raised concerns in Ukraine. It fueled fears of an escalation of large-scale hostilities. Russian officials said that the troops were deployed for maneuvers. It painted the activity as a measure to counter security threats posed by deployments of NATO forces near the Russian borders. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.